is to attack the root causes of external borrowing that I just described, which is food sovereignty, energy sovereignty, and industrial development, real industrial development, high value added industrial development. I'll focus on real industrial development because this is where we have tremendous potential. Africa as a continent, we have all the strategic minerals that we need for a real industrial revolution. In fact, the strategic minerals that everybody wants to have: China, the US, Europe, all the major economic blocs. Number two, we have the youngest labor force on the planet, on this continent, that is ready to fuel a real industrial revolution. And number three, we have the advantage of the complementarity of resources and capabilities between countries. So not all countries have the same resources, but they complement each other. And number four, and most importantly, we have the economies of scale, because our size as a continent is the size that can industrialize internally without relying on exports to other markets, especially that our continent is hungry for the infrastructure of development, is hungry for putting forward the transportation infrastructure of the future, high-speed rail infrastructure, the transportation and energy infrastructure of the future, whether it's solar or wind or geothermal. So there's plenty of manufacturing capacity that will be absorbed internally and that will form the building blocks of development and prosperity. What is lacking for the continent is access to the manufacturing technology. And this is where we have to be a continent that speaks with one voice, with one vision, and actually go to our partners, quote unquote, development partners, who actually have the technology that we need to unleash this potential, and invite them to share the technology, not sell it, share the technology as in joint venture partnership, where we pay for our labor, for our minerals with our national currencies, not with dollars, and they contribute in kind with the technology that they have as a joint venture partner, as a win-win partnership. And this is the point where you'll actually identify who is really your partner in development and who is really your neo-colonial abuser. Because if they refuse to share technology that will truly transform the continent, then you know they're not interested in development. And I think this is where our political leaders, this is political leadership at the highest level, needs to take action in order to organize joint industrial policies and in order to strike these development bargains with major economic blocs that actually hold the technology. This is, European countries, this is the US, this is Japan, this is China. All of these countries have the technology that we need to unleash our potential. And I'll add one more piece here so that we understand how important this is. Just the energy sector alone. According to IRENA, the International Renewable Energy Agency, their report on Africa from 2 years ago is available online. You can find it. They said that by 2040, the year 2040, exactly in 15 years, Africa can produce 1,000 times its anticipated energy needs from renewables and completely replace the continent's exports of fossil fuels 1,000 times, which means, and this is within reach, technically within reach, not with new innovations, this is with the existing renewables technologies. And yet the continent attracts less than 2% of financing that goes towards renewables.